Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Pali's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be looking at a fragrance from the legendary house of Aramis. This fragrance is known as New West. So this fragrance was originally released in 1988, but then in 2009, it was re-released along with 7 other Aramis fragrances to form the Gentleman Collection. But only 6 of these 8 fragrances were available in North America. So these 6 were Aramis 900, which was originally 1974, Aramis Devon, which was 1977, Aramis JHL, which was 1981, Aramis Tuscany per Uomo, which was 1984, and this one, Aramis New West, which was 1988, and Aramis Havana, which was 1994. I love Aramis fragrances for the simple reason it allows me to travel back in time to the 70s and 80s, where I can imagine being this bushy mustache, hairy-chested, masculine individual. I love vintage fragrances and appreciate them, and they offer a great change of pace from today's modern sweet fragrances. So I'm going to take this out of the box and give it a spray. Here's the bottle. And the bottles have changed. And with the Gentleman's Collection, Aramis claims that they have kept the original DNA, but it now has a slightly modern contemporary twist. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. Probably means that they have just been slightly tamed down. I have never tried this in the original formulation. I only have the 2009 formulation. So the initial is a sharp, somewhat wicked shock of a minty pine scent. But once it dries down, it is a super sophisticated, fresh, spicy, ultra green scent. It's like walking into a forest on the first day of spring. Later on, as it dries down, it's slightly soapy with the pine needle, but it's a sweet type of pine needle. Very green, like kind of fresh produce herbs. And I take in tobacco accords later on. As per advertised, the top notes are C notes, mint, aldehydes, bergamot, artemisia, lavender, and caraway. The mid notes are pine tree, bay leaf, juniper berries, watermelon, geranium, coriander, and jasmine. The base notes are cedar, oak, moss, leather, sandalwood, patchouli, musk, and amber. So Aramis is my favorite masculine line. This line has apparently been discontinued. These fragrances are becoming harder and harder to get. So if you are interested in purchasing any of these, I would suggest it's something you look into rather quickly. What I love about this fragrance, as my final thoughts, is I have recently tried Armani Code Parfum, which many people seem to like. The problem with that fragrance is I like the original Armani Code, but the Armani Code Parfum, I find it to be a muddled fragrance because it has the original Armani Code DNA, but they've added this iris note. And it's just, there's nothing distinct about it. So you can have many different notes in a fragrance, but you still want to have distinct accords to make this fragrance noteworthy. But I find that this fragrance has beautiful, very distinctive accords. It's a perfect blend. It's not muddled. Whereas the Armani Code Parfum is a muddled fragrance. I don't get anything standing out. It's just everything is kind of swirling and mixing, but nothing pops out at me. I consider this fragrance a master of perfumery. This is a ruggedly beautiful creation, and it gives you this rare ability to almost escape to the outdoors in like a forest of peace and seclusion. So this is something that can actually give you an experience more than just a scent. And that's why it's a very unique fragrance. As per performance, I get 10, 12 hours on this bottle. Has a great scent bubble, a great scent trail. But again, this is something you want to try before you buy. Younger crowd, it may be a bit of a shock to you to smell something like this if you're used to the sweet fragrances of the last 15, 20 years, but it's something to be appreciated, and it's not going to break the bank. It's incredible value for what you're paying. So again, always try before you buy, and I think this is something to be appreciated and something that you can just wear for your own enjoyment, whether it's on the house or in the house, or if you go out hunting or whatever you do. I think it's definitely that type of a lumberjack a gentleman chopping down trees type of scent. So if you liked this review, hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell. Any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll always answer you back. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.